Big E has officially been kicked out of the New Day, and honestly, I think it's the right decision. Welcome to Allison Analysis. I'm Ben Allison, and I've analysed last night's episode of Monday Night Raw, and here are my 5 key findings. And in at number 5, why are there tensions in the Judgment Day once again? We just came out of a 2-year storyline between Finn Balor and Damian Priest where there's been tensions within the Judgment Day, and it ended up with Rhea Ripley and Damian Priest getting kicked out. Now, only a few months later, there's once again tensions in this new Judgment Day between Finn Balor and Liv Morgan, and I mean, Finn Balor literally handpicked this Judgment Day. How can there already be tensions in it? Like, this is way too early to be showing cracks in a faction. I mean, they should have months and months of success before you ever consider splitting them up. Otherwise, well, they've just been a complete waste. But so far, they've been booked just like their nickname suggests, like street trash. I mean, seriously, these guys just aren't even believable as a faction right now. And I thought for the longest time that the Judgment Day would be WWE's version of Bullet Club, where members come and go, it changes over time. And I thought that had a lot of potential. And I thought this new version of the group had a lot of potential. But this has been executed so poorly so far, and you should not be showing tensions within a group this early. Because at the pace it's going, honestly, I'm not sure if I can see this faction being around in 6 months' time. And in at number 4, Liv Morgan should drop the Women's World Championship to Io Sky if the plan is for the feud to continue with Rhea Ripley to WrestleMania. As this Women's World Championship has been stuck in this feud between Rhea Ripley and Liv Morgan for what feels like a year now. I know it's not been that long, but WrestleMania is still actually 5 months away. I know it feels a lot closer than that, but it is 5 months away, and no way can the title be stuck in the Liv and Rhea vortex for that time. They just can't drag it out that long. And I'm actually all for Liv and Rhea doing a match at WrestleMania. I do think you could drag out that feud to Mania if you do it well and do some huge blow-off match, such as a 3 Stages of Hell. I think that would make a lot of sense. But the World Championship just can't be involved because no way for the next 5 months can it just stay in this Liv and Rhea storyline. You have 2 options here. One option is you finish the story off at the Royal Rumble and have the blow-off match between Liv and Rhea there, and then Ripley wins, maybe has a match with Charlotte or Becky at WrestleMania, I don't know. But honestly, I'm kind of actually more in favor of just Io Sky winning it and then doing Ripley versus Liv Morgan at WrestleMania in a singles match. The feud doesn't need the title certainly doesn't need Liv or Rhea. I mean, I think that's the best way to go. In at number 3, the Seth Rollins, Sami Zayn, CM Punk segment was absolutely exceptional. As soon as it was announced that the first half an hour of last night's Monday Night Raw would be commercial free and that it was a CM Punk promo, well, I knew it was just going to be a bang of a segment, and it absolutely lived up to that. The exchange between Rollins and Punk was great as expected, and I kind of did expect that would happen. But what I didn't expect was Sami Zayn's involvement, and that is really what made this segment so good. Because Rollins and Zayn were shouting at each other, but they both made a lot of great points. They really did. I mean, Rollins was right. Roman Reigns hasn't actually apologized to Sami Zayn. Sami Zayn realistically did, forgive Roman Reigns too fast. But Sami Zayn is also right that Seth Rollins needs to take responsibility for the fact that he played a part in this Roman Reigns stuff, and he's also done a lot of bad things himself. Of course, later in the night, Rollins beat Zayn when Zayn got all distracted because he thought Rollins was the one who took out Jey Uso, and in fact it was Drew McIntyre. So it does appear that this feud isn't going anywhere further than this. But for a one-night feud, this made really compelling television, but also added things to both of their character arcs, which will now go forward into their, both of their feuds. But before we go any further, if you guys could like, comment, and subscribe, that would be massively appreciated. Here at Wrestling Republic, we create between 5 to 10 free videos every single week, and in addition to that, we also do a live daily stream every single day at 8 PM UK, 3 PM Eastern, and 12 PM Pacific. It's live on YouTube, Twitch, X, Facebook Live, all of the live platforms, and we really do appreciate you guys checking it out. Thank you. In at number 2, when will Drew McIntyre move on from the Bloodline? Don't get me wrong, I'm absolutely thrilled that Drew McIntyre is back, and in fact, I'm looking forward to this feud with Sami Zayn, but this has to be the end of him feuding with the Bloodline. I mean, we've seen it for like a year now, and he's not moving on, he's not letting go, and he's just obsessed with it. And yeah, sure, Sami Zayn has gone back to Roman Reigns, they've teamed together again, so Drew McIntyre undoubtedly does have an excuse to be annoyed at Sami Zayn. But the fact is, he was annoyed at him before, just for the fact he used to be in the Bloodline too. So not too much has changed. But as long as this is the final feud, I'm fine with it. And I do think that this can be a fantastic storyline, no doubt about it. But they can't take this much further. In fact, after this, I think Drew McIntyre needs to feud with the Wyatt Six, just so he can lose and then have a little bit of a gimmick reset, maybe to have a bit of a face turn once again, or just forgive the Bloodline or something like that. Not even forgive the Bloodline, just move on from them. That's all I'm asking for, move on, because Drew McIntyre's entire career can't just be him chasing the Bloodline. They screwed him in Cardiff a few years ago, move on. And in at number 1, Big E has been kicked out of the New Day, and it was 100% the right choice. Since Big E's injury, the New Day has almost been killing time waiting for Big E to return, the shadow of Big E looming over them, and Kofi and Woods, well, they've just become completely and utterly stale. So if he really isn't able to return anytime soon, well, kicking him out of the group was 100% the right decision. Kofi and Woods now have mega heel heat, but they're also interesting again. They're doing something new, unique that they haven't done in a long time, and that's be heels. And I'm excited to see the New Day for the first time in quite some time. And if Big E is ever able to get cleared again, I'm sure they can find a way for him to come back and manage to persuade them to turn back face, and we can have the New Day back again, the old version of the New Day back again. So it's not like this is irreversible either. They can 100% work this out in a storyline down the line, but right now, this is 100% in my eyes the right decision. It's the fresh coat of paint that the New Day desperately needs, and oh, it was one of the best segments of the year. It was so good. I know some people are a little bit frustrated that it didn't get physical, but obviously Big E isn't cleared. But not only that, but him turning around and slowly walking back to the back while the New Day were just being booed, it was fantastic heel heat. It was a really sad moment, so I actually don't even think an attack was needed. Overall, and I'm just going to say it, last night's episode of Monday Night Raw was one of, if not the best episodes of Monday Night Raw that I have seen this year. Truly, from start until finish, I was hooked in. Every segment did its job, every segment was entertaining, and there were some key storyline advancements, such as the New Day, such as Seth Rollins, CM Punk, such as the Sami Zayn, Drew McIntyre stuff, and now I cannot wait to watch it again next week. So the episode, it gets a humongous thumbs up off me, but what did you guys think of it? Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below, and I will see you guys on Thursday to analyze AEW Dynamite. See you guys then. Peace.